Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this. Have you ever wondered how those massive consulting firms manage, thousands of brilliant minds and wildly complex projects without the whole thing just collapsing into total chaos? Today, we're decoding exactly how top-tier professional services firms scale effectively, innovate continuously, and manage all that massive complexity without falling apart. It's a truly fascinating look under the hood of how the absolute best in the business orchestrate their operations.
Think about a major professional services firm for a second. On any given day, they're juggling hundreds of client projects, managing thousands of consultants, and constantly pivoting to adapt to evolving market demands. So the big question we really need to answer is, how do these firms avoid fragmented initiatives? Because honestly, without a unifying structure, you just get organizational silos. Teams end up duplicating work. Client experiences become wildly inconsistent. And those crucial, high-level strategic goals, they just kind of fall by the wayside. The stakes are incredibly high here, and avoiding that fragmentation is exactly why having overarching, structured oversight is absolutely critical.
At its core, program management in this space is simply the structured oversight needed to align project execution, talent development, and innovation with client expectations and strategic goals. Think of it like the connective tissue of the entire firm. It ensures that every single advisory project, every tech implementation, and every massive transformation program is perfectly coordinated. We're not talking about isolated tasks here. These are deliberately orchestrated moves designed to deliver real, measurable business impact. So, here is our game plan for today. We'll start by defining strategic program management. Then, we'll hit engaging clients and delivering solutions, empowering talent and knowledge, coordinating global expansion, and finally, the ultimate value delivered. Section 1. Defining strategic program management. Now, what's really interesting about this contrast is the danger of operating without structured oversight. You're essentially in a danger zone of fragmented initiatives. You've got different practice areas operating entirely in a vacuum, completely disconnected from one another. It's like a giant puzzle where none of the pieces actually fit. But strategically aligned execution completely changes the game. Program management acts as the vital bridge here. Instead of chaotic, isolated efforts, it ensures every single initiative is pulling in the exact same direction toward the firm's overarching goals. Let's move to Section 2, engaging clients and delivering solutions. When we talk about outward applications, we're really talking about two interconnected halves that literally must work in perfect harmony. The first is client engagement. This involves coordinating your account management, keeping stakeholders completely aligned, and making sure real value is actually being delivered. The second half? That's solution delivery. This is the heavy lifting, managing multi-project portfolios, complex tech implementations, and massive change management initiatives. Strategic program management tightly groups these together. Basically, if a firm sells a massive AI transformation during the engagement phase, solution delivery ensures the technical reality actually matches that high-level promise rather than just falling flat. Section 3, empowering talent and knowledge. So the crucial point here is that external delivery relies entirely on internal expertise. This vital internal foundation relies heavily on knowledge management. We're talking about overseeing frameworks for capturing, sharing, and leveraging expertise across teams. Think about it. If a consultant solves a massively complex problem for a client in Tokyo, there is absolutely no way that brilliant solution should be trapped in a regional silo. Proper program management ensures that this vital innovation is systematically captured and made instantly accessible to a team working on a similar problem in, say, London or New York. The idea spreads like wildfire, in the best way possible. Let's move to the next piece and see how this builds, because captured knowledge is really only useful if your people actually know how to use it. That is exactly where talent development comes in. Program management directly oversees the programs that handle training, professional certifications, and leadership pathways. By doing this, the firm systematically strengthens consultant capabilities across the board. It actively turns that shared knowledge into top-tier actionable expertise. Section 4, coordinating global expansion. The primary drivers for going global include entering entirely new markets, establishing strategic partnerships, and enabling seamless cross-border service delivery. Now, taking a firm global isn't something you can just improvise on the fly. Actually, disjointed global expansions are a leading cause of massive financial losses for scaling businesses. Program management acts as the strategic engine that drives this entire process. It coordinates these massive, complex geographical leaps, ensuring that expanding into a new continent is done safely, effectively, and with the exact same standard of excellence that the firm delivers back home.
Which brings us to Section 5, the ultimate value delivered.
And this brilliantly illustrates the whole transformation. Organizations usually start with the very real threat of fragmented, chaotic operations. But by applying structured program management to align their talent, their clients, and their innovation, they arrive at a powerful new reality, thriving in competitive global markets. Overcoming that initial organizational fragmentation is the direct, undeniable catalyst for long-term success. That strategic alignment translates directly into 3 measurable, game-changing improvements. First up, delivery quality absolutely skyrockets because execution is standardized and coordinated. Second, client trust deepens immensely simply because you're consistently exceeding expectations. And third, organizational growth accelerates. Your global expansion and internal talent development start running like a well-oiled machine. It becomes a complete, self-reinforcing ecosystem of excellence.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a provocative question to really chew on. Are your firm's initiatives strategically aligned, or are they just fragmented? If there's one core takeaway from all of this, it's that silos are the ultimate enemy of scale. True value isn't just about having the smartest people in the room. It's about having the structured, strategic oversight to ensure all of that brilliance is pulling in the exact same direction. Thanks for joining me today, and keep innovating.